إن الشباب هم ثروة الأمم وموردها الذي لا ينضب، وسواعدها التي تبني هم حاضر الأمة ومستقبلها.
هم ثروة الأمم وموردها الذي لا ينضب. بهذه النظرة الثاقبة والرعاية السامية تمضي مسيرة الشباب العماني باتجاه آفاق مزهرة، آفاق لا حدود لها، تتكئ فيها عزائم الشباب على اطمئنان بأن صوتهم مسموع واهتماماتهم وتطلعاتهم في دائرة الضوء، وتلقى العناية التي تستحق. سواعد تبني وعقول قادرة على مواكبة التطورات، وخطط واستراتيجيات تتعزز معها قدراتهم، وثقة غالية تكللت بتوجيهات تضمن تطوير المنظومة التعليمية وتدعم منظومة البحث العلمي والتطوير والابتكار لتخريج أجيال شابة قادرة على المنافسة ودفع عجلة النماء، مضافاً إليها تطوير الإطار الوطني الشامل للتشغيل وتبني نظم وسياسات عمل جديدة تمنح القدرة على تحقيق الاستفادة القصوى من كفاءاتنا الوطنية واستيعاب أكبر قدر ممكن من الشباب، مع تركيز موازٍ على توفير مصادر تمويل متنوعة ونظم تدريب مستدامة لرفع مستوياتهم الإنتاجية وتحقيق مبادئ حوكمة الأداء والتوزيع العادل للفرص والأدوار. ليأتي يوم الشباب العماني كل عام بمثابة احتفاء وطن بمسيرة ألق الشباب العماني باتصال وتواصل يستفاد معه من طاقات قادرة على صناعة الفارق بعزيمة وحيوية وقلب نابض بالإنجاز، لنبني مستقبلاً مشرقاً لعمان الوطن بشباب لا يعرف قاموسهم معنى للمستحيل. فكل عام وشباب عمان هم الأمل وطاقة النور.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. صاحب السمو السيد أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر، راعي حفل افتتاح منتدى شباب عمان في نسخته الأولى، أصحاب السمو والمعالي المكرمون أعضاء مجلس الدولة، أصحاب السعادة، الضيوف والحضور الكرام، شباب عمان وشابات عمان، أصحاب الإنجاز والعطاء، المتابعين عبر منصات التواصل الرقمي في كل مكان، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. لا يدرك المجد إلا سيد فطن، لما يشق على السادات فعال، قالها المتنبئ. بهذه الكلمات أرحب بكم أنا محدثكم إبراهيم بن سالم الهادي، ونستهل وإياكم أعمال النسخة الأولى من منتدى شباب عمان، هذا الاحتفاء الكرنفالي الذي يتزامن واحتفالات بلادنا بيوم الشباب العماني، عماد الحاضر وصناع المستقبل ومكمن الطاقات المبدعة والقوة الواعدة وأساس بناء أي حضارة وأغلى مورد فيها على الإطلاق. مرحبا بكم ضيوفا وحضورا على أعمال هذا المنتدى الذي ينطلق بإيمان راسخ من اللجنة الرئيسية بدور الشباب الوطني في مسيرة نهضة عمان المتجددة. لا سيما عندما تجمعهم الأفكار البناءة والإمكانات المناسبة التي تلبي حاجة الملهمين والنماذج العمانية الواعدة ممن يملأهم الشغف في غد أفضل، وصولاً لمجتمع شبابي ناضج مبادر مشارك مبدع وطموح. صاحب السمو السيد راعي حفل افتتاح المنتدى الحضور الكريم، إن الأمل دوماً هو العنوان المثالي لعطاءات الشباب، وبالأمل أيضاً تتطلع الدول والشعوب إلى المستقبل المشرق. واليوم وإذ نقف على عتبات عالم جديد من التأثير والتأثر، فإن الثورة التقنية الهائلة من حولنا ترسم مسارات المستقبل الذي يعد الشباب هم قوته وأساسه. لذا آثرت اللجنة الرئيسية لأعمال هذا المنتدى أن تنطلق وقائع النسخة الأولى تحت عنوان الذكاء الاصطناعي ومستقبل العالم الجديد، متكئين في رحلة بلوغنا المستقبل على برنامج وطني للذكاء الاصطناعي باستراتيجيات ومشروعات مواكبة، ومركز وطني للبحث والتطوير، ومبادرات للحوسبة الكمية تهدف لنشر الوعي وتعزيز أدوات البحث والتطوير والابتكار. الضيوف والحضور الكريم، يلقي الآن الأستاذ حاتم بن حمد الطائي الأمين العام رئيس اللجنة العليا لهذا المنتدى الكلمة الافتتاحية لأعمال هذه النسخة، فليتفضل.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صاحب السمو السيد الدكتور أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر، راعي انطلاق أعمال النسخة الأولى من منتدى شباب عمان الذكاء الاصطناعي ومستقبل العالم الجديد، أصحاب المعالي والسعادة المكرمون أعضاء مجلس الدولة، ضيوف سلطنة عمان الأعزاء، الحضور الكريم، أسعد الله صباحكم جميعاً بكل الخير. يطيب لي ابتداءً أن أرحب بكم جميعاً أجمل ترحيب، ونحن نستهل أعمال النسخة الأولى من هذا المنتدى الفتي الواعد تزامناً مع الاحتفال بيوم الشباب العماني، أمل هذا الوطن ووقود عطائه وقوته الدافعة نحو مزيد من الألق والتقدم. فكل عام وشباب وشابات عمان هم مصدر الإلهام وطاقة الإبداع وإنجاز لا تعرف معنى للمستحيل. شاكراً لكم جميعاً ولضيوف عمان الأعزاء تلبية الدعوة بالحضور والمشاركة وتكبد مشاق السفر لنلتقي وإياكم في رحاب عنوان استشرافي للمستقبل، الذكاء الاصطناعي ومستقبل العالم الجديد، في هذا التوقيت الحيوي الذي يشهد فيه العالم من حولنا ونحن جزء منه بلا شك متغيرات هائلة على صعيد التطورات التكنولوجية والابتكارات التي تعمل على تغيير مجرى حياة البشر، لا سيما فيما يتعلق بالإنتاج والتنمية والاقتصاد، فضلاً عن الطفرة المعرفية التي ساعدت الإنسان على التوصل إلى نتائج لم تكن معروفة من قبل، وأسهمت في إحداث تحولات جذرية في فهمنا للواقع الذي نعيشه. صاحب السمو، الضيوف الكرام، إن هذا الكم الهائل من التقانة وأدواتها وهذا الاهتمام والترقب العالمي الواسع لكل تطور في مجال الذكاء الاصطناعي ليس فقط لما يسهم به من سرعة في الإنجاز، وإنما لمساعدته في الوصول إلى نتائج علمية ومعرفية غير مسبوقة في وقت قياسي، رسم ملامح واقع جديد يتطلب التعاطي معه بمستويات تكافئ القدرة المهولة الحالية للتكنولوجيا، إذ لم يعد الحديث عن الذكاء الاصطناعي مجرد انبهار بذكاءاته المتتالية، بل ضرورة تنموية ملحة وإرادة عملية في المنافسة على توظيف هذه التقنيات في خدمة المجتمعات ومساعدتها على النمو وتخطي العوائق، نظراً لارتباطاته وثيقة الصلة بمستوى التقدم الاقتصادي والمعرفي والعلمي. وفي بلادنا فقد أولت حكومتنا الرشيدة اهتمامها البالغ بتقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي تنفيذاً للتوجيهات السديدة من لدن مولانا حضرة صاحب الجلالة السلطان المعظم بالاستفادة المثلى من مخرجات الثورة الصناعية الرابعة، إلى جانب التطلعات المستقبلية للرؤية الوطنية المستقبلية عمان 2040. فأطلقت الحكومة البرنامج الوطني للذكاء الاصطناعي والتقنيات المتقدمة كمبادرة وطنية لتعظيم الاستفادة من هذه التقنية وتعميق استخداماتها في شتى مناحي الحياة، لا سيما الجوانب الاقتصادية والتنموية، من منطلق تعزيز التوجه الاستراتيجي لبناء اقتصاد وطني رقمي ومزدهر، وتحسين ترتيب السلطنة على مؤشر الجاهزية الحكومية للذكاء الاصطناعي الذي تصدره مؤسسة إنسايت أوكسفورد وغيرها من المؤسسات الدولية، وزيادة عدد الشركات الناشئة المتخصصة في تطوير تقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي والشركات العاملة في مجال تقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي، إلى جانب جذب وتنمية الاستثمارات في هذا القطاع الحيوي. وهنا أشير أنه لا يجب أن يعتقد البعض أن الذكاء الاصطناعي ينحصر في بعض التطبيقات الشهيرة وعلى رأسها شات جي بي تي، بل أن الأمر يتجاوز هذا التطبيق الذي لا يعدو كونه محرك بحث يعتمد على الذكاء الاصطناعي وخاصة التوليدي منه. خليني بس أقول لكم أن شات جي بي تي أصبح شيء أساسي في حياتنا اليومية وفي التليفون، سواء كان النسخة المجانية أو النسخة المدفوعة. ما نقدر يعني أن نستغني عنه مثل ما نستغنى عن أشياء كثيرة يعني من الثورة الصناعية الرابعة. الآن هم يعملون للعام القادم بتكون في شات جي بي تي متخصصة ومتعمقة. إذا كنت في الكيمياء تريد يعني مجال تبحث في شات جي بي تي الكيمياء، إذا الطب، إذا القانون، إلى آخره. فنحن يعني في بداية عصر عجيب ومدهش جدا، علينا أن نعرف كيف أن نستفيد منه. فبالتالي شبابنا يجب الآن، المعرفة موجودة كما قال الجاحظ قبل أكثر من 1000 سنة، في الطرقات، في التليفون العلم الآن موجود، بس أهم ما عندنا هو أن نزرع حب المعرفة لدى الجيل الجديد، حب الاستطلاع، هذا الفضول، هذا أنك تجيب معلومة يعني مدققة ومن مصادر معروفة. طبعا شات جي بي تي ما لازم ناخذه 100%، ولكن على الأقل 90% مما يأتيك هو مادة موثقة وعلمية جدا. فأنا بس أحيي يعني الشباب اللي دائما يستخدموه بالطريقة أيضا الصحيحة، ليس يعني بس أنك تكتب ورقة وإلى آخره، لا، هي المسألة أكبر من كذا بكثير جدا. فالذكاء الاصطناعي اليوم يتولى عمليات تحليل الأرقام الاقتصادية لاكتشاف الخلل، أو مراقبة الطرق وضبط المخالفين، أو توظيفه في الأنظمة الإنتاجية لا سيما في المصانع، علاوة على دوره في مجالات العلوم والأحياء والأمراض والتعليم والإعلام. يعني تقريبا في كل المجالات أصبح الذكاء الاصطناعي موجود، سواء كان عن طريق تطبيقات أو غيرها يعني. وفي هذا السياق تتعاظم الحاجة إلى ضخ مزيد من الاستثمارات في هذا الجانب، والعمل على دعم الشباب المبتكر والمطور لأنظمة الذكاء الاصطناعي. الأسبوع الماضي كان عندنا طبعا الهاكاثون اللي يشكر الجامعة الألمانية، يعني كان بالتعاون معهم. في اليوم الأول سجلوا عندنا 155 طالب أو باحث في هذا المجال للمشاركة. حتى إحنا يعني تفاجئنا لأنه كنا خايفين ما تكون ذلك الإقبال، لكن هذا يعني إن دل على شيء، على أنه الجيل الموجود الآن متحفز ويعني إلى الإبداع والابتكار، لكن ينقصنا أنه كيف نتبنى هذه الإبداعات والابتكارات التي يقوم بها الشباب خريجي انجينيرينج إلى آخره مهتمين. احنا فقط لو عملنا هاكاثون واحد في الشهر، تخيلوا، في هذه المرة كان عندنا 18 مشروع كلها قابلة للتطبيق. وكلهم خريجين وشباب مبدعين ومتحفزين وبعضهم موجود. ماذا لو يعني تبنينا شركة واحدة من هؤلاء مرة في الشهر؟ شوفوا يعني الزخم اللي يمكن أن يكون هناك. فبالتالي عمان يعني زاخرة بالمواهب وفيها فرص واعدة وكبيرة جدا. صاحب السمو السيد الدكتور، الحضور الكريم، إننا عندما نتحدث عن دور الذكاء الاصطناعي في المجالات الأكثر تخصصية، يعنينا أن نعمل على توظيف مثل هذه الإمكانيات المتقدمة في النهوض بالقطاعات التي تحتاج إلى تطوير كبير. فعلى سبيل المثال وليس حصراً، فإن من شأن توظيف تقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي في قطاع التعليم مثلاً أن يدعم جهود الارتقاء بجودة هذا القطاع، ومن ثم تنمية الابتكارات لدى أبنائنا في مرحلة مبكرة في مختلف المؤسسات التعليمية، بما يؤدي إلى إيجاد جيل ممكن وقادر على بناء اقتصاد قوي. وهذا هو هدفنا الأسمى. أنا أقول كل مرة التعليم 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 هو الأساس في التقدم. ما في مجال أنك تتقدم وتكون في مصاف الدول المتقدمة من دون أن يكون هنالك المزيد من الاهتمام بالتعليم والاستثمار فيه. صحيح أن قطعنا شوط كبير جدا في نشر التعليم، ولكن الآن التحدي الكبير هو بعد التعليم، لا زال التعليم. كيف نستطيع أن ندخل ونطور من مناهجنا بشكل مستمر؟ لأن المتغيرات وهذه الثورات اللي جالسة تصير تراها مستمرة، كل يوم في شيء جديد. فبالتالي تطوير المناهج يجب أن يكون بشكل مستمر وحثيث جدا، لأننا نعيش فعلا في ظل ثورة كبيرة جدا. أيضا التخفيف في التعليم من الحشو الكبير جدا. عندنا لا زال كم كبير جدا، يعني طالب مثلا في الصف 10 و11 و12 هو يريد أن يدرس طب، لماذا عليه أن يدرس 9 مواد؟ هذا غير واقعي، وعلينا أن نستفيد ونسترشد بتجارب الدول التي يعني وصلت إلى أن الطالب في سن 15 و16 خلاص يجب أن يتخصص. أكيد هو خلال 10 سنوات الأولى كان يريد يعرف أو يكتشف مواهبه، سواء كانت علمية أو أدبية أو ترجمة أو معلم إلى آخره. عندما يصل إلى الصف 10 يجب أن يكون هنالك مسار مختلف بعيد عن الحشو، لأنه حتى يركز. ليش طبيب يركز على مادة أدبية؟ هو أساساً في أشياء أخرى. فبالتالي مراجعة هذه الأشياء يجب أن تكون مستمرة، والاستفادة كما قلت والاسترشاد بالمناهج المتقدمة في كل دول العالم. وإن كانت منافع الذكاء الاصطناعي قادرة على تحفيز الدول والحكومات والشعوب للتنافس وتعيد المسارات المؤدية لتمكينه، إلا أن الأمر يستدعي بالمقابل العمل على بلورة مواثيق أخلاقية تحافظ على القيم الإيجابية لهذه التقنية المذهلة، بعيداً عن الاستغلال السلبي لها. لا سيما وأن قوى الشر اليوم باتت تستخدم مثل هذه التقنيات في تنفيذ عمليات الاغتيال وسفك الدماء وإشعال الحروب بشقيها الافتراضية في ساحات الفضاء الرقمي أو الحروب في صورتها المقيتة. وجميعنا نتابع يومياً بل ولحظياً على الهواء مباشرة حجم الدمار والهمجية المفرطة ضد إخواننا في غزة العزة ولبنان على يد عدو غاشم يستخدم الذكاء الاصطناعي لتحقيق مآربه الدموية، فتارة يستخدمها للتجسس ومن ثم رصد الأهداف البشرية وتصفيتها عن بعد بالطائرات المسيرة، وتارة يستخدمها في تحليل الصور ومقاطع الفيديو والصوت لاستخلاص نتائج معينة تخدم أهدافه البربرية. تعلمون الآن يعني تطور كبير جدا خلال السنوات الماضية هو المسيرات، وهذه المسيرات يمكن استغلالها في الأشياء العسكرية، وأيضا لا ننسى الجانب المدني، يعني عاملة ثورة كبيرة جدا وفارق كبير في التطور. طبعا أنتم تعرفوا عن الأشياء الحربية والتي حادثة الآن مثلا في فلسطين وغيرها استخدام المسيرات، ولكن هنالك اللي أريد أقوله، هنالك جانب مدني مهم لهذه المسيرات. مثلا في الزراعة يمكن أن تستخدم لرش المبيدات، ورش المبيدات بالمسيرات والAI ليس بالطريقة التقليدية اللي احنا نستخدمها الآن، طيارة ترش وتقضي على النحل وتقضي على الحشرات المفيدة والآفات. لا، الآن الطائرة المسيرة عندها سنسرز تعرف أي شجرة من ال1000 شجرة المصابة وتصب الدواء على الشجرات المصابة فقط، بحيث لا تحدث أضرار في البيئة ولا تقتل النحل وغيرها يعني. فأنا أدعو طبعا إلى القطاع الخاص والحكومة وجهاز الاستثمار إلى الاستثمار في مصنع للمسيرات في عمان، وعندنا منطقة الدقم منطقة واعدة، فهذا مجال يمكن أن يكون لشبابنا في الإنجينيرينج فرص عمل، ويمكن أن يكون استثمار ممتاز جدا. قيمة الاستثمار في مصنع، أنا عملت شوية بحث، تقريبا في حدود 20 مليون دولار، وعمان كما تعلمون تتمتع بعلاقات ممتازة وطيبة مع مختلف دول العالم بلا استثناء، من الولايات المتحدة وبريطانيا إلى الصين وتايوان والهند وغيرها يعني. فعمان مؤهلة أن تكون أحد المراكز لهذه الصناعة الواعدة والتي كل العالم بيحتاج لها في السنوات القادمة. إن منتدى شباب عمان الذي نلتقي في رحابه اليوم إنما هو بمثابة كرنفال احتفائي بإبداعات الشباب، فلدينا من النماذج الواعدة والمواهب والإبداعات المتألقة ما يفرض ضرورة أن تكون لهم منصة تؤمن بقدراتهم وتشارك معهم أحلامهم وطموحاتهم، وما اختيار الذكاء الاصطناعي عنوانا للنسخة الأولى سوى انعكاس عملي لإيمان راسخ بقدرات وإمكانات هذا الجيل الرقمي الواعد، ممن قدموا تجارب واعدة في تعلم التقنيات الحديثة والانخراط في تخصصات نوعية وثيقة الصلة بمخرجات الثورة الصناعية الرابعة، وهو رهان الوعي الذي لطالما تحدثنا عنه، وعي بأن المستقبل الذي بدأ بالفعل سيقوده شبابنا المتسلح بالعلم المتقدم والمعرفة العميقة والتخصصية بهذه المجالات التي ستعمل على تغيير حياتنا نحو الأفضل. وهي مناسبة مواتية لأسجل كلمة تقدير مستحقة للنماذج التي شاهدناها تتنافس على هاكاثون التسويق الرقمي الذي انطلق قبل أيام مصاحبا لأعمال هذا المنتدى، واستضافته مشكورة الجامعة الألمانية، وحجم الانبهار بالمستويات التي قدمها الشباب المشاركون، والتي بلا شك لو وجدت الدعم الحقيقي لها من الحكومة وشركات القطاع الخاص وحتى مؤسسات المجتمع المدني لزاحمنا بقوة على مؤشرات التنافسية العالمية المرتبطة بقطاع التكنولوجيا المختلف. وفي الختام أتقدم بخالص الشكر والتقدير إلى صاحب السمو السيد الدكتور أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر على تشريفه لنا ورعايته لأعمال هذا المنتدى، والشكر أيضا للمكرم الدكتور حسين السالمي نائب رئيس الجامعة الألمانية لدعمهم الواسع فعاليات هاكاثون شباب عمان ومكتب تايبي الاقتصادي والثقافي، والشكر موصول لكافة الشركاء والداعمين الذين أسهموا في إنجاح هذا الحدث، ولكم حضورنا الكريم. كما أتقدم بخالص الشكر إلى شبابنا وشاباتنا الذين حرصوا على الحضور والتواصل، وأقول لهم واصلوا المسير فأنتم قادة المستقبل، وبكم نحلق بالركب الحضاري عاليا نحو مصاف الدول المتقدمة. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا جزيلا للأستاذ حاتم الطائي على هذه الكلمة. صاحب السمو سيد راعي حفل الافتتاح، الحضور الكريم، ضيفا على أعمال هذا المنتدى من جمهورية تايوان، يلقي الآن ورقة العمل الرئيسية الأولى البروفيسور تشينغ تشي تسال، عميد كلية الهندسة الكهربائية وعلوم الحاسوب بجامعة تشونغ هيسينغ الوطنية بتايوان، فليتفضل.
Yeah. Hello. everybody. Yeah, good morning, Your Excellency, dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jin Chi-sai. I am from Taiwan. In the following, it is my very honor and pleasure to be invited here to present advanced research and education on AI together with the semiconductor technology in my university called NCHU in Taiwan. I will take a few minutes to present the idea for you. So the first question is where Taiwan is. This is Taiwan, far from here, and this this one is the main gate, and we have very beautiful campus, and nearby we have a beautiful sunset that look like almond here. Okay. The mission of my topic of my organization, which is will combine AI and the semiconductor. So this work is very unique. So our mission, first is to integrate the multidisciplinary research. We'll cover the College of Science, College of ECS, and Life Science and Agriculture. And second, we will create the external funding, research funding. We seeking for external research funding and resources for the government entities, industrial partner, and the international resources to support all the cutting-edge research initiatives. Third one, we are, like today's topic, we are cultivating talents in this advanced science, technology, AI, semiconductors by nurturing skilled professors and students in such advanced science technology through a comprehensive through the comprehensive undergraduate and graduate programs. So the one we will construct the infrastructure and providing instrument service by building essential infrastructure and offer instrumenting service to both academic and industrial sector to facilitate the research and development activities. 101, we promote academic industrial collaboration and international academic partnerships. So we actively encourage all the collaboration between the academia and the industrial, as well as the fostering the international partnerships to enhance the scope and impact of the academic initiatives. So this is our strategic plan. Okay, so first we are doing the very excellent research. So we will combine all the faculties, members in the College of the Computer Science and Electrical Engineering. Also, we are computer other famous research institutions in our university, include Sustainable Agriculture Innovation and Development Center for Net Zero Carbons and the Enable Centers. Also, we can have a very good international cooperation. And then we have provided very outstanding curriculums from the Nanotechnology General Education Center, Semiconductor, and also we have very professional instrument training courses. Okay, and then we find a very good support of all the collaboration between the NCHU and the research centers, institute, and industrial. So we aim to promote industrial academia project and service. Final one, we do the very good international collaboration with Japan, with the Southeast Asia country, and also Europe, also the United States, some university in the United States of America, like UCSD, in the University of Arizona, Texas A Agriculture and Manufacturing University. Okay, so all our IC studies and semiconductor technology and education, okay, programs work very closely with the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. For short, we call it TSMC, and some world-class IC design companies. So this shows you the picture of the TSMC in the Taichung area. Also, we have a very good IC design, which is called MediaTek. This shows you the picture for the MediaTek. Okay, for semiconductor technology in NCHU, normally for this technology, we need 4 procedures. The first one, we need high talents, high young people, young talents for the IC design. Okay, and then once you have the IC design, then we need to do the manufacturing. So manufacturing is just implement or fabricate our design IC into the reality. And then we go to the packaging and the testing. So and finally, we needed to have the many high-tech instrumentation to measure for the inspections. Actually, for Taiwan, semiconductor manufacturing, Taiwan ranking the number 3 in the IC design, and Taiwan ranking the number 1 in semiconductor manufacturing. Also, we ranking the number 1 in the packaging and the testing. So we are provided some very outstanding experience here for your reference. For IC design, this is a very tough job. So we need to many young people. So in my college, I ask all our faculty members. We have 54 faculties. So in this total 54 members, we have very outstanding researchers. We have 6 IEEE fellows. They all recognized by international famous the institute called IEEE. Also, we have 8 EECS faculty named by Stanford University in the world's top 2% scientists. So this, okay. So we organized those of 54 faculty into the one mission. It's called Intelligent and AI System. So this organization, okay, this research team is targeted for establish AI and the intelligent system for our humans, for our societies, and for our lives. So we are our research divided by 5 areas. First one is intelligent IC design. Means we have an AI system, any AI algorithm. We want to implement such an algorithm, okay, either by intelligent, high-performance computing system made by NVIDIA, or we can make it into the chips, so-called intelligent chips. So these 5 research area. The other is smart electronic and upper electronic system. And then we have the third group is mobile communication and the intelligent Internet of Things. And then we have the 4th research group is the smart precision and information application. Okay, the 5th research group is intelligent control and application. Here, because we focus on how to combine AI and the semiconductor technology, so we focus here But my talk is just tell you we can apply all the AI technology, include generative AI ideas to produce our AI algorithms. Then, how do you do next? We do the AI chip. So in my college, I invited some very outstanding researchers, actually it's a professor, to do the artificial chip designs. So the research focused on the developing artificial intelligent process chip and the pre-processed hardware accelerators. So we are ongoing project is to combine the artificial intelligence to produce development artificial intelligence surveillance and the recognition system. Especially we focus on the low power deep learning reconfigurable acceleration chip for identification application. And then we also have the second ongoing project is to create the advanced chip engineering design and fabrication. We call the ACED fab programs. Okay, we show you some examples. They apply their chip to the real application, which is autonomous mobile robots. So, and then we can talk about the more research ideas in my college. Okay, so about the advanced AI chip design. So let's mention before we combine our development AI algorithm and IC circuit design, and then we send it to the TSMC for fabrication and then test. Also, we combine the silicon photonics. This is very good, interesting for communication. You can have the broadband communication, also for silicon, also for semiconductor. Because, for example, we combine this silicon opticals to LiDAR engines to produce very high performance LiDARs for autonomous driving. Also, we study the HCI, means the heterogeneous chiplet integration, which is called HCI. And then we do the much research on the 3D chip packaging. Means, so this idea is quite important for currently IC circuit design. For example, we do know the physical limitation of the semiconductor devices. Normally 3 nanometer, 2 nanometer. But if you continue to do the research, you will spend billions of money because we will face the physical limitation of the physical devices. So we have another ideas. We using the so-called 3D packaging idea. We call it CoWoS. What is the CoWoS? Means we can have the many chips which meant by 3 nanometer technology. Okay, so this is easy, and we have a high yield rate. So we can combine together by using the 3D packaging technology. Supposedly we have 1, and then we stack 2, 3. So for example, NVIDIA H100 or B200, they use the 21 chips together by 3D packaging. So they make a very successfully. Now it's sell. Okay, so this is some advanced ideas in our research. And then we talk about the education. So because the young people talents is the one of most factors in the AI IC chip design and the semiconductor area. So we need so we provide very outstanding curriculums for the semiconductor and IC designs. So First, in my department, we promote the TSMC semiconductor curriculums. Especially, we focus on the IC design, which is, I was told that IC design is a very promising area in Oman. Okay, because it's just take 10 people to design the chip for our requirements. So in this academic industrial courses, we need 8 courses. Or for basically, we have the basic 4 requirements, and we take some electrical courses. So once you finish the minimum 8 course, you will get the certificate from the TSMC, which is the #1 semiconductor manufacturing company in the world. And then for the job hunting, you will have the higher probability to get to find a job in the TSMC. So, and you can have the high pay, even have your personal experience for the semiconductor and IC implementation. And also, we have the second courses. This is academic industrial collaboration courses, which is called MediaTek. MediaTek IC design curriculums. MediaTek is the top 3 IC design company in the world. Also in the is the #1 IC design company in Taiwan. So we are also okay. So MediaTek cooperates with our college to plan the IC design programs for digital design and for analog design. So this shows you the analog radio frequency IC design. We need some required courses like here, like electrical circuit, electronic. This is basic courses for undergraduate students. And then for graduate program, you need to take a required course. Also, you need to take some elective courses. For example, we have 4 elective courses. You can choose the one, and then you can finish, or you can complete the required courses for this MediaTek IC design curriculums. As I talked before, once the students have finished this course, they will get the certificate from the MediaTek. And then they can have a higher, for their job hunting, they will have a higher ability to enter this company and to do their job. And also, if we wanted to learn more about the semiconductor or in physics or nanoscience, we provide a very well-done courses here for courses or for lab courses and for advanced studies. So you can follow our suggestion, our map, our teaching map to establish your spatially talent. Okay, and also we have provided very spatially master and PhD programs for the semiconductor and the green technology area. But for this semiconductor, my colleague told me the most students take the IC design courses in these master and PhD programs. Okay. Okay. Also, we have international master program in semiconductor. Okay. So this provided by government, also by a famous company called Micron. Micron is an American company, and they localized in the Taichung area. So we have very closely teaching program cooperations. Okay. Because of time, also we'll move to the more advanced. Not only the master and the PhD program that the student can take, but also we provide many mini course or your hands-on experience course, and also short-term, very short-term courses. So, for example, if you just wanted to learn the semiconductor, we have a semiconductor clothing academic. So we have an APP from, I can scan here. You can find many useful knowledge for the semiconductor, knowledge or technicals. Yeah, also we, in the teaching, we invited the industrial expertise from TSMC, from Micro, from the mechanics. And we invited real industrial experts to teach the students in the course. And recently, TSMC established newcomer training centers in Taichung. This NTC is very close to our universities. And this center, this NTC, provide a very useful and a very hands-on experience for the newcomer, for the students, for learning the semiconductor. And I was told that in the NTC, you can find a very brilliant experience of the equipment for semiconductor, and you will learn the semiconductor experience for the 2 months. After 2 months, any newcomer can be familiar with the semiconductor. So this is very interesting, very useful and a very effective newcomer trainer center. And also we provide, all the courses we invited the industrial partner from the very famous company like the ASML, Synopsys, Micron, Applied Materials, MediaTek, Foxconn, TSMC, and other companies. Okay, we provide many hands-on experience for let the student to operate the very expensive instrumentation for the semiconductor testing or fabrication. Okay, so this is all the very expensive instrumentation are done in our campus. Okay, so also recently we have the TSMC semiconductor curriculums. We provide for that you can need to finish the required courses and then go to the summer intern. So now we have the TSMC NTC, so you can get a real experience or real the skills for the semiconductor, or as well as for IC design. Okay, so important, this is the last page I wanted to say. Recently, we offered a 2-week summer school at the NCHU. This is the English programs. So these courses will cover the important field technology and semiconductor processing. Okay, also the semiconductor physics, packaging, testing, and also we are teaching the students nano lithography, and also they learn some semiconductor materials. But I would like to emphasize here, we are providing very good, very excellent hands-on courses, and also you can go to the TSMC NTC for getting your real world experience for semiconductor. So, okay. And this is, okay, I will stop here because I don't have time. We do very good international collaboration. We have Japan programs, we have US programs, we have Germany, Dresden programs. And I think all the objective is to establish semiconductor international programs, okay, for the young people, also for the young talents. Okay, so we are cooperating with the Japan. Also, we cooperate with the other Asia countries and the Europe countries. And then so this is the final page. We provide a very outstanding curriculums. And also we have, right now, we we wanted to share with you some successful experience in Taiwan by combining AI algorithms and semiconductor technology. Okay, so thank you for your attention. We look forward to collaborate with you. Thank you so much. I would like to take a few questions if you have any question for me. Okay, I welcome any question discussed with me. If you meet me or we have some refreshment time. Okay, thank you.
بآمال تتطلع نحو توطين صناعات التكنولوجيا وتعبد مسارات جديدة ملهمة، وبدعم رئيسي من الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا في سلطنة عمان جيوتك، أضافت اللجنة الرئيسية لأعمال منتدى شباب عمان لبنة جديدة في جدارية التحول الرقمي في السلطنة بإطلاقها النسخة الأولى من هاكاثون التسويق الرقمي 2024 كمسابقة تقنية أتاحت مزيداً من الفرص أمام المشاركين لبلورة أفكارهم في قوالب تتواكب ومستويات التقنية الرقمية الهائلة، بما يسمح بتطوير الإمكانات ومنح أجواء التنافس زخماً أكبر. الهاكاثون الذي حظي بمشاركة واسعة من طلاب وطالبات الجامعات من مختلف المحافظات وضع عنوانه الرئيسي حول التسويق الرقمي، بينما تفرعت عنه عدة مجالات للتنافس. الأول الذكاء الاصطناعي وصناعة محتوى تسويقي يعزز قاعدة العملاء. الثاني توظيف تقنيات الواقع المعزز لزيادة تنافسية الصناعة التسويقية. وأخيراً دفاعات الأمان الإلكتروني في فضاءات التسويق الرقمي. الضيوف والحضور الكريم، إن اللجنة الرئيسية لأعمال هذا المنتدى، وإذ تشكر الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا على دعمها الواسع في إنجاح النسخة الأولى من هذا الهاكاثون، ليسرها أن تعلن عن موضوع التنافس للعام المقبل: تقنيات اقتصاد العمل الحر وصناعة التنافسية، إيماناً منا بالدور الوطني للشباب في مسيرة نهضة عمان المتجددة، لا سيما عندما تجمعهم الأفكار البناءة والإمكانات المناسبة لفتح نافذة جديدة تتفاعل معها الأدوار الإبداعية وتطرح فيها الرؤى الطموحة وصولاً لمجتمع شبابي واعد ومبادر.
كل الشكر والتقدير للجنة الرئيسية لأعمال هذا المنتدى على هذه الجهود الاستثنائية، ودعواتنا الصادقة لنسخة قادمة من هذا الهاكاثون مليئة بالتنافس والشغف. صاحب السمو السيد أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر، أصحاب السمو والمعالي والمكرمون والسعادة، الحضور الأعزاء، يلقي الآن كلمة الشريك الداعم لأعمال هاكاثون التسويق الرقمي الذي اختتم أعماله تحت مظلة هذا المنتدى المكرم الدكتور حسين بن سليمان السالمي، نائب رئيس الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا في سلطنة عمان جيوتك للشؤون الإدارية والمالية، فليتفضل.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صاحب السمو السيد الدكتور أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر، أصحاب المعالي، أصحاب السعادة، السيدات والسادة الكرام، طلابنا الأعزاء، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إنه لمن دواعي سرورنا أن نجتمع اليوم في حفل النسخة الأولى من منتدى شباب عمان، والذي يتمحور حول الذكاء الاصطناعي ومستقبل العالم الجديد. إن هذا المنتدى يمثل خطوة هامة نحو تعزيز التواصل والتعاون في عصر التقنية المتقدمة، وإتاحة الفرصة للشباب للتعبير عن آرائهم وأفكارهم عن طريق إبداعاتهم في صناعة القرار وطرح الرؤى، وصولاً إلى مجتمع يحقق التقدم والازدهار لوطننا العزيز. كما نود الإشارة بفخر إلى دور الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا في عمان في تنظيم هاكاثون التسويق الرقمي والإعلام الجديد، وذلك بالتعاون مع جريدة الرؤية ووسط مشاركات نوعية من فرق طلابية من مختلف مؤسسات التعليم العالي، وصل عددها إلى 18 فريق. فقد أتاح الهاكاثون الفرصة أمام الطلاب المستهدفين لبلورة أفكارهم في قوالب تتواكب ومستويات التقنية الرقمية الهائلة، وخصوصاً الذكاء الاصطناعي، الأمر الذي يعزز التوجه نحو توطين صناعات التكنولوجيا وتطوير الإمكانات، حيث سعينا من خلال تنظيم هذه المبادرة إلى تمكين الشباب وتوفير البيئة المثلى لهم لإطلاق إبداعاتهم وتطوير مهاراتهم في مجال الإعلام الرقمي. إن هذا الحدث يعكس التزامنا الدائم بدعم الشباب وتحفيزهم للابتكار والإبداع، والذي نؤمن بأنه العنصر الأساسي لتحقيق التنمية المستدامة. ختاماً، نشكر جريدة الرؤية على اختيارها الجامعة الألمانية كشريك داعم في هذا المؤتمر، كما نشكر لكم جميعاً حضوركم ومشاركتكم الفعالة، ونتطلع إلى رؤية ما ستثمر عنه هذه اللقاءات من أفكار ورؤى جديدة تساهم في بناء مستقبل أكثر إشراقاً لعماننا الحبيبة. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا جزيلا للمكرم الدكتور حسين السالمي على هذه الكلمة السريعة. صاحب السمو راعي حفل افتتاح هذا المنتدى، الضيوف والحضور الكريم، أدعو الآن البروفيسور تشو تشي تشوانغ، نائب الرئيس وعميد الشؤون الدولية بجامعة تشونغ هيسينغ الوطنية تايوان، لإلقاء ورقة العمل الرئيسية الثانية ضمن جلسة الافتتاح، فليتفضل.
Your Highness, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great pleasure to be here. You just heard the introduction about our university and the courses we offer in semiconductor and artificial intelligence. We can customize the need for Oman students if they were interested to learn more, starting from the basic to the advanced knowledge of semiconductors and artificial intelligence. Okay, my talk will be a little bit different. Change. Oops. I'll change a little bit the gear because I'm not a scientist in engineering. As you may see over here, actually, I'm a veterinarian. If I'm going to teach you how to become a good animal doctor here, I think most of you will leave in 2 minutes, okay? It's very different culturally here to become an animal doctor. So I will be going to talk in a different point of view because I was told to give some encouragement for the talents here and to share a little bit of my personal experiences. But actually, for me, I'm thinking, who am I, okay, to come all the way from Taiwan to give the talents some of the personal experiences, because I myself may not experience much, okay. Anyone sitting here could give a much better advices to the young talents. So what can I do? I just ask GTP. This is a symposium for AI, so why not? We just ask AI what kind of advices we can have to weather the challenge by AI, okay? So very quickly, I got this question that, do you know 40% of jobs will vanish in the next 25 years? This is by a research from the researchers in Oxford University, and also by many medias. Looking to the right, okay, by 2030, as many as 375 million workers globally, okay, may need to switch job. Okay, so I'm not sure, are the young talents here aware of this? If yes, are you prepared? If no, maybe you can have some communications or sharing of the information here, okay? So I asked GTP, okay, please give 3 ancient Chinese wisdom, since I come from the East, I still have to do this, to help weather the age of AI, okay? So the following is what the AI tell you how to combat himself, okay? The first advice is, the only constant is change, okay? Adapting like water in the age of AI. Even the graph on the side is generated by ChatGPT, okay? So they have some of the fancy things that looks like artificial intelligence, and then they have this water flow, okay? I don't know if it's a good figure or not, but it's generated by ChatGPT. So what does this mean? The only constant is change, because everything is changing now, every day, and maybe every minute. So only thing that's constant, that's never change, is change itself, okay? So this is the first thing we need to know. Change is for sure. So how do we adapt like water for this change? Why water? I remember clearly when I did my exam for my PhD candidacy, the first question is, what makes water important and different to make it the most necessary thing in life? Okay, so I found it interesting that water here also fits in very well to our answer. Water is adaptable, okay, flowing freely around obstacles, taking the shape of any container, okay, yet still powerful enough to curve through stone, okay, over time. So it's so soft, it can fit, adapted to everything. It's also so strong, they can cut through stones, okay? So we need to have this kind of nature both in us to weather this challenge by AI. This is my father, 97 years old. Okay, in his time, okay, not only you don't have a phone, okay, it doesn't mean, not to mention the computer, or right now, okay, the smartphone. But in order for my father to have communication with his granddaughter, he learned how to use phone very well. These are the things he sent to me every day in the morning. Every day when I wake up, he already woke up 3 hours earlier and sent me this. So every morning when I see this, I feel very comfortable. My father is still healthy. Okay, at the age of 97, 98, I really want to know he's well every day. So he sent me this. When I see this, I feel very comfortable and easy in mind, and I can go on with my day. And my daughter, he can communicate with her. So my father learned how to use the smartphone. I think a lot of people are surprised. At his age, he's still willing to learn, and he can play this very well. During the day, he sits in front of the computer, okay, doing the YouTubes, watching YouTubes, okay. The most funny thing is he will tell me something big happened today. I said, Dad, not everything you see in YouTube happens today, okay. It may happen 20 years ago, but he just make it like, oh, today something big happens. It's really a pleasure to communicate or to interact with him through this. So he adapted, he changes. Otherwise, he will be sitting lonely at home, okay, facing we have a helper from Indonesia. Okay, they cannot communicate very well, but they can also communicate with the AI. So that's the good thing, huh? I think we learn how to flow with the changes, okay, rather than resist them, even though that probably means a lifelong learning, okay, being open to new technologies and continuously developing new skills. So it's important we give you the fishing rods rather than to give you the fishes, okay. So learn to flow with the changes, okay. But that doesn't mean you're just drifting with the water, okay. If you drift, you may get drowned, okay. So not drifting. You have to know, okay, when things happen to you, you have a lot of choices you can make. You have to make smart decisions. So life is a series of encounters and decisions. I like to say it's actually the atom that collide each other every day. But when the collide happens, I don't like to use collide, but it's more strong, okay? But I think encounter have more romantic component in there. When you encounter, you try to understand what it is, and you try to make a good selection out of it, okay? This figure on the left, generated by GPT, tells us there's a lot of different choices you can make in your life, okay? And then at the end, they may go again together, okay? It doesn't matter which way you choose, you may end up in the better outcome. As long as you believe, okay, it will be a big outcome. So every end, okay, you see a flourish like a flower. So I'd like to let you know, whichever road you choose, as long as you stick to it, okay, you make it your love, okay, of the job, and then you can blossom at the end. So I have to share a little bit of my own experiences. So life is a series of selection. And in the very left, I know a lot of students over here, this is ever since in the high school, okay, I have to choose, I go to Taipei to go to a more famous high school, or I stay local. So I can stay closer with home. I can save the travel time and I can study more. And Hsinchu, now everybody knows, is the science park, where the science park is. So I choose Hsinchu, stay closer to home. And then when I take the national entry exam for college, I have to choose from NCHU and NTU. Everybody knows NTU, National Taiwan University. That's SQU in Oman, the same thing. And then I choose NCHU because I think I like animal more. I can go to NTU to do urban planning, which I don't know much and may not like at that time. So I choose something I like, even though NCHU at that time may not seem to be the top university in Taiwan, although we're still one of the top universities in Taiwan. Then after graduation, I have another choice between Cornell and Florida. Okay, it seems a very easy choice. Why not go to Cornell? Okay, because at that time, Florida is a state that had a lot of horse racing. At that time in Taiwan, people talk about horse racing is coming in Taiwan. So I go to Florida to choose to learn horse racing, okay, but horse racing never happened until today. Okay, so what can I do? Okay, I try to adapt the changes and to do whatever with what I learned, okay, to make it the best. So after I come back from Florida, I can choose from NCHU University to become academic, or can go to NHRI, which is the top research institute in Taiwan. I get paid twice as much compared to a teacher. I choose the one with the less pay, okay? My father-in-law told me that you're stupid choosing a job that pays you half. But I go with what I want, and I'm really happy to be with the young, talented students that make me young, make me feel young every day. And then I was forced to choose from clinical pathology and public health to become my major for promotion. I said, why not? I just try both. Okay, I don't know which way I could do better. I just work hard, I try both. And then after a while, as you see right now, I'm the vice president, okay, and also the dean of the international affairs. Before that, I'm facing the choice of doing administration or just doing pure research. We got a lot of fun doing pure research. But doing administration, we do service to more people, to more young people. I think there are a lot more young people with a lot more talent than I do. If I do a little bit of administration, maybe, okay, people will do a lot better. Many people can do a lot better than me, and that would be better than just successful myself. So this is the process I go through during my life. And then about a month ago, I have to decide if I go into Oman or not. Okay, this is the area that very few university in Taiwan has experience with or has collaboration with. So do we want to do a pioneer? Okay, pioneer in a way that we would like to offer and to introduce ourselves and Taiwan to the friendly Oman people, that maybe something special can start this way. Okay, so really, I'm so happy I'm here, okay, to know, although only a few days, but I think I have a lot of information I can bring back to tell my colleagues and my country people that how good Oman is and how nice Oman people is, and it's really worth to have more communication so we can become better friends. Okay, so for the choose you make, there's no right or wrong answers. Okay, so I like the verse here, choose what you love and love what you choose. So just stick to it. You still have to do something you like. You don't do something that can make you more money. Okay, as long as you do things you like, eventually you will make money. Okay, that's truly my own experiences. Hoping this is something I can get into your brain. Okay, the second thing is the man the roof before it rains. Also the Chinese ancient wisdom. That means you have to prepare, either mentally or physically. Okay, in myself, I think mentally prepared, it's a lot more important than physically prepared, because you can never physically prepare well enough because it's changing. If your mind is well prepared, you're not afraid of the change. Okay, so TSMC become a global leader by focusing on semiconductor manufacturing. Okay, when other people focus on design. So it looks like he's choosing a harder route, that you work for other people, you make things for other people with a very small margin, but now they become a giant in the world. I think that's, you have to stick with what you want. You think you can do better, and then you can become #1 in the world, okay? So take time now to study AI, data science, or even basic coding, okay? When the world shifts further into automation, you'll be ready, okay? So that doesn't mean you have to learn this. I'm just saying you have to get related information about what you love. If you're doing filming, you're doing commercialing, and these are all things that the tools can be at your help, okay, rather than become your enemy. Okay, the third one is within crisis there is opportunity. In Chinese, crisis composed of 2 characters, 危机. Wei is danger, ji is opportunity. So actually in Chinese, when they design the word a crisis, it actually contains both danger and opportunity. So whenever there's a crisis, there is an opportunity. Okay, so turning setbacks into stepping stones, okay, like Michael Jordan did, I think is something that could be a story that for you to remember. In his career, he missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. But Michael Jordan said, losing or facing adversity isn't the end. It's part of the journey to success. That's how he success. He's not afraid of lose. Anytime, if you tell him to take that winning shot, he will do it. Okay, so he's willing to take the responsibility. That's how he becomes successful. So we need to face everything, okay, in a positive mindset, okay. The life will inevitably throw challenges on you. Just remember, setbacks are often set up for something greater. If you can face the challenges with a positive mindset, every loss contains the seed for future success, okay. Remember that. Maybe it sounds like cliche, but it is true. Whatever road you walk on, make it successful, and you will be successful. So don't be afraid. Just go embrace. Some of your colleagues may be ahead of you, but like the Warren Buffett said, there's no use running if you're on the wrong road. So choose the road you like, okay, you think it's correct, and you make that road correct. You will be successful, okay? Don't be compared too much about your peers. Everything has their own route, okay? Everything has their own route to success. So just don't be afraid of the AI. Go embrace them, and you will be successful. Okay, thank you very much.
شكرا جزيلا للبروفيسور تشي. الحضور الكريم أيها الشباب العماني الطامح للتطور. أترككم الآن مع هذه المحاضرة التطويرية من تقديم البروفيسور برادا براساد بانجراهي، الخبير الدولي في مجال تحويل المشاريع الطلابية إلى شركات ناشئة. فليتفضل. طبعا هذه آخر محاضرة للمنتدى، ثم يعقبها إن شاء الله الورشات. تفضل. ما موجود؟ بروفيسور برادا براساد بانجراهي.
Respected His Excellency, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Dr. Borada Prashad Panigrahe. I am from India. So I'll be talking about, which is a very important concern for any country today, the employment generation. So I'll be talking on that. Of course, this is a AI-based seminar, so I'll be talking about the technology adaptation by SMEs so that they can upgrade to startups. Thank you. Thank you. So this side, right and left. Yeah, this one to forward, this one back. Okay, thank you. So I would like to again throw some light on the basic difference between a startup and SME. Small medium enterprise, basically, if we see the employment generation by any micro, small, medium enterprise, number is very less, except a few. But in case of startups, the number is very high. So like in case of India, there are some startups who have created employment more than 20,000, one startup, more than 20,000 employment they have generated in a period of 5 to 6 years of time, okay? So that's the prime difference between a SME and startup. So I would like to share about my experience on kind of guiding these different enterprises. And so I'm privileged to mentor almost 300 plus startups in 10 different sectors. In health tech, edu tech, clean tech, we have agri tech, good number of startups, show different sectors. And also, I had the privilege to train more than 300 faculty members from different engineering and management institutes. And also, I've trained around 10,000 plus students of different, again, these professional institutes like engineering and management colleges on this entrepreneurs. It's my passion, it's my DNA to encourage and whatever possible ways to support the budding entrepreneurs. So coming to this, any kind of the key success factors for any startup, any entrepreneur. So one is the right fit, the problem what you have identified, is it a right problem, okay? So any startups comes with a solution that needs to be that needs to solve a particular problem faced in the society by the people in our society. If you have identified that problem rightly, then you are in the success track. If you have not identified that rightly, then there may be some obstacles. So for that, what do you need to do? I'm talking about from the budding entrepreneur's point of view or from the aspiring entrepreneur's point of view. You need to do some primary research. So what kind of research? You need to interact with multiple stakeholders of the ecosystem, like your prospective customers. Today he may not be buying from you, but tomorrow who would be buying from you, you need to interact with them. I'm coming up with a product like this. Do you think it will be suitable? It is required. And this could be my pricing. Do you think this will be affordable in the, by these prospective customers? So you need to ask these multiple questions to different stakeholders before you finalize your business idea. Then how crowded is the market? Is it, this product is very generic, there are so many players in the market who are coming up with this kind of product, or it will be a kind of niche product, that is a requirement. The my competitors, they have similar kind of product, but I have some different features, which, technologically it is more sound, pricing, from price point of view, it is less price as compared to my competitor's product. So that also you need to analyze. And problem solution fit, that's what I told, that the key success mantra for any enterprise, the solution you have come up, is it has a correlation with the problem faced by the society. Second, the co-founder, which is very, very crucial. Again, the difference between SME, usually it is founded and run by one entrepreneur, one founder. But in case of startups, basically there are at least 2 to 3 co-founders are there. What is the necessity of having multiple stakeholders of one company? There are co-founders basically with complementary skill sets. Suppose I am good at business development skill, so my co-founder might be good at people management skill, or my other co-founder might be good at process management, technology. So it needs a group of co-founders to start a venture, then probability of success is high. Technology, of course. Nowadays, without technology, scalability of any business, it's next to possible. Okay. So what happens in this case, you must have some technological integration. I'll be talking in detail about some of the key technologies, what are applied by different startups. I'll give some of the real life examples also. It has to be this technology integration. Don't think that at the day one from the beginning, 100% technology integration you will bring in. No, it's not possible. You may not afford that, being a kind of entrepreneur at the early stage. So what do you need to do? You need to have a kind of roadmap of your the technology integration. So start with low investment technology integration, then you scale it up. Okay, and of course API integration is there, and you have enough opportunity to scale it up. Then the marketing. It is very crucial again from SMEs. Basically, today's trend, basically they go for print media or electronic media. But for a startup, it is not affordable. So what happens in this case? Digital marketing is the best source. For that, you should have very strong content. Your content should be very engaging with the audience, with the prospective customers, so that with low investment, you will improve your brand visibility, your kind of marketing, the branding and marketing of your product. So customer feedback, of course, at a regular interval, you get some videos from your customers, get some blogs from your customers, feedback, and it needs to be incorporated on all your social media pages, on your website. Social media pages needs to be updated on a regular basis. Every day, some new content you have to post. And the content should not be static. The content should be dynamic. What I mean to say dynamic, it must be engaged with your customers. Team, again, co-founders, they are the owners, they are the stakeholders of this startup. But team, basically the people who will be working with you, who will be taking your journey ahead. So this case, you need to hire the right talent. Again, based upon my experience, always select the employees with right attitude. Anybody can be trained on any skill, but if that person doesn't have positive attitude, kind of welcoming attitude to learn, to kind of adapt with people, then it will be difficult. So always focus to select the right kind of people. And usually in startups, in Indian context, many startups, they may not afford a high salary to their employees at the early days, but they retain good talents because they give this employee stock ownership plan. So based upon the profit of this startup, they usually also, the employees also are a part of this profit. So that's also one trend in most of the startups in India. A low hierarchy, there is no kind of so many reporting hierarchies, maybe very flat structure. Directly all employees will report to their manager. And all the managers, they will report to the founder or co-founders. Then of course, flexi work option, like COVID time, we have already experienced. Employee benefit, as much as employee benefits you can give to the startup, because you are not able to compensate them properly in monetary aspects. So let's give them some flexibility and some other benefits. Yeah, so again, a key difference between SME and startup. most of the SMEs, I'm not telling 100% SMEs, most of the SMEs, they don't have any kind of innovation. But in case of a startup, you have to inhale and exhale, like oxygen, carbon dioxide. You have to inhale, exhale innovation on a regular basis. So what kind of innovation? What are those processes? One should be in your business model. Like what could be the different revenue sources for your startup? You may need to innovate it on a regular basis. I would like to give an example of Uber. I hope you might be knowing that taxi company Uber. So when they started their business in India, they had only one source of revenue. That was from the commission. Basically, they get 20% commission from these taxi owners. But subsequently, they generated revenue from advertisement. They generated revenue from food delivery. They generated revenue from insurance. Every ride is insured. And millions of rides are happening on a regular basis. So also they generate revenue through this. So being a startup also, you need to also innovate. What could be the different revenue sources for me? Suppose today I'm starting with one revenue stream. Maybe 1 year down the line, I should have at least 2 to 3 different revenue streams. The market-centric business model, of course, always your business model should be towards customer-centric. Process, the supply chain, sales and marketing, customer relationship management, and finance. Whatever your different processes, business processes, you need to bring some kind of innovation to that. I would like to give one example. There is a startup in Tamil Nadu, one state in the southern part of India. So there is a startup who is basically supplying the frozen fruits and vegetables to different parts of India, different retail outlets. So what is doing? In his vehicle, basically, suppose the temperature is set at 10 degrees centigrade. So it continues, I mean, from the beginning till the end, till that retail outlet, the temperature 10 degrees centigrade continues. But what happens? It's a hilly state, so some of the places temperature, automatically the temperature is around 4 to 5. So what happens? In this case, you need not to run your kind of refrigerator at that point of time. So you save fuel cost, okay? So with this kind of innovation, like for example, now he has put artificial intelligence into the system, and automatically the refrigeration process stops when the temperature, the environmental temperature is less than 10 degrees centigrade. And there is lots of cost saving in that aspect. Technology. So technology, as I have already said, low cost to high cost technologies, there must be scope for integration. It's not like that, like for example, in case of a school, there are startups in India who are into edutech sector. Like for example, they started with only the student attendance. They provide the software to the schools which will track the attendance of the students. So you need not to have a physical attendance system. Then what happened? They integrated the school fee, taking the school fee from that. They also integrated the parents' feedback. They also integrated this kind of complete evaluation process. The grades, everything, all, I mean, daily basis, the parents get updatation on the marks. Okay, so what I mean to say, you should have a roadmap for your technology integration in a phased manner, so that it should not you should not be blocked in between. Your software or your technology must have that facility. Okay, yeah, and this is very interesting. I would like to share some of the kind of our incubated startup. I mean, basically mentored by me, this startup. The first one is it's a drone tech startup. So what this startup is about, this drone, the speciality of this drone can carry 50 kg of product at 10,000 feet height. It's like a aircraft. So in India, it's supplying to many army, air forces, basically where in the difficult terrain, where the hill state, suppose for the road transportation, it takes almost 8 to 10 hours. In this case, he delivers those products within 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the drone. And also they have come up with the medical ambulance. The drone, as it carries 50, now they have upgraded to 75 kgs. So a kind of a patient, because in India is very heavy traffic, so for 1 kilometer it may take 20-25 minutes. So in this case, it is also acting like an air ambulance. Okay, this is one startup. Second, this is Planetary. It is a, maybe I can say, may not be, or Asia Pacific's first startup which has replaced lead in battery. Lead is replaced with some plant material. Okay. So what is happening? The plant material, they are generating energy, and also the energy is stored inside the battery. Instead of lead, it is stored in that plant material, the waste plant material. Okay. Now they have come up to 12 volt, and we are supporting, we are mentoring them to upgrade that. At least a kind of a room, a house can be managed with this battery. Maybe at least 2 ACs, 3 or 4 fans, 7, 8 bulbs can be managed with this battery. So he's working on that. Another interesting startup, this is a food tech startup. It's the sugar cane. Initially what he was doing, he was supplying sugar cane, processed sugar cane to different outlets. Okay. He was not able to scale up. I mean, from 2 to 3 outlets, it was very difficult for him because it was cost capital intensive. So what he did, he introduced this artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. Okay. So it is like a vending machine. It gives different flavors of sugarcane juice. Okay, lemon, pineapple, orange, multiple flavors he has added. It also gives it kind of what quantity, okay, and with different price. With a scan, you can pay that for that sugarcane juice. So now he has more than 10 different outlets with very minimal investment, because he need not to invest in people. I mean, it is completely automated mode, and on his dashboard, he gets the information at a regular interval. Okay, this outlet, the raw material is going to be kind of finished, so I need to supply by this time. So accordingly, he manages his supply chain, so there he's saving the cost. So what I mean to say, technology has a great role in any business, in any, whether it's a SME or it's a startup, any business, technology plays a major role. I would like to give some of the, yes, this is the mid one. This is an interesting startup. This like elderly people, they take medicine at frequent intervals, multiple medicines at frequent intervals. Sometimes they don't remember, they skip this. So what this is a IoT, Internet of Things based device. So you just put your medicines, give the time command, like X medicine will be, I need X medicine at 8 AM or Y medicine at 9 PM. So automatically the device opens only that medicine, and it gives you a kind of indication. And the indication also goes to your kids. If your kids maybe in US or maybe some other country, the indication goes to him that your father or mother has taken the medicine today or not. If it is not taken, then again the reminder goes to the kid. Getting my point? So again, it is application of Internet of Things technology here. Okay. Some interesting startup, that side, the right side, Okra chips. It is a vacuum fried chips. Everybody now, it is very concerned about their the health. Yes. So it's a vacuum fried chips, very low fat. Usually the fat content is around 60%, but in this case, the fat content is less than 5%. Okay. The last one, basically, it's the toothbrush, which is from the waste material from the paddy and wheat waste material. So again, it's biodegradable. So these are some of the very interesting startup, and what I mean to say, all the startup, they have some technological integration, whether it's a food-based startup or a kind of health-based startup. Why startups fail? Very, very crucial component. Again, based on my research, based upon my experience, I've come up with these points. Product market misfit. As I told, there is a requirements. The requirement in the society is something different. You have come up with a different product. Second, you are targeting a wrong segment, wrong market segment. The market segment, that is not the right market segment for you. You might be. So that's also a major drawback. Lack of prototype development, MVP or validation. Most of the cases, the student entrepreneurs or the budding entrepreneur, what they do, they just think about some idea and they love it. Okay. So they get so much passionate, they forget about all the research, all this kind of foundation work. And then they get into this kind of, then when they, instead of developing a prototype, validating that, they directly come into a product, and at the end of the day, product is not accepted in the market. They have spent good amount of money, they have spent good amount of time, but at the end of the day, the product is not accepted in the market. That's also another major problem. Idea to invoice, it never happens. There are huge investment required for that idea to be kind of from concept to a product. It never happens. You also need to be very much realistic that whether it is affordable, whether this idea can be converted to invoice, I mean, you can make money. Poor wavelength match between the founding members, conflict between the founding members, inappropriate pricing structure, capital crunch, poor innovation, lack of technology. This is also another company. I think time alert he has given. I'll just, okay. So what the investors they look for? Investor, the first and foremost requirement is the traction. You must have some revenue generation through your startup. Innovation is the again foremost of this next to traction. Technology, market potential. How big is the market? Okay, can this product be scaled up in other multiple countries or only in a particular place? Business scalability. So these are the major factors basically the investors they look for. Oman advantage, of course, it's a very startup friendly environment, political, economic, social stability, which is a kind of great positive factor for any startup. Strategic location, it is the intersection of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, all these places. So, I mean, young mass, the youth must be kind of encouraged to start your ventures. So, recommendation, some of the insight for this, for the entrepreneur, you must go through the entrepreneurship curriculum. Don't think that entrepreneurship, I love business, so I can start this. No, there are certain, it's a science. Okay, unless and until you understand the basics of civil engineering, can you construct a building or can you construct a bridge? Similarly, unless and until you understand the basic concepts of entrepreneurship, you cannot be a successful entrepreneur, okay? Because idea validation, multiple aspects are there, you need to do that. Corporate partnership, university linkages, be incubated at any of the universities. There are some incubation centers, government incubation center, you must get that mentoring support from there. So I'm not covering these. Again, the purpose, any business, at the end of the day, there should be some purpose, there should be some impact, there should be some positive aspect for the society. You must focus that in addition to profit. Don't only focus the profit. Understand your market, research thoroughly, believe in data, no use of sixth sense. Don't think that I love this idea, whole world will accept my idea. No, it never happens. Build a resilient and adaptable mindset. So if your idea is not kind of working out, change your idea. I mean, maybe you can pivot somewhere. Focus on value, not just profits. Strong financial discipline. Whenever you are getting investment, be very particular. How judiciously and how in a rational, in a very professional way you will be managing that investment, not lavishly spending that investment and less focus on startup. Yeah. Thank you so much for your patience hearing. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا للبروفيسور برادا براساد. الضيوف والحضور الأعزاء، أن جهود اللجنة الرئيسية لأعمال هذا المنتدى لم تكن لتتكلل بهذا النجاح دون إيمان المشاركين والشركاء الداعمين بقوة هذه المنصة وفعاليتها في المشهد التنموي بالبلاد. والآن أدعو صاحب السمو السيد أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد الموقر راعي حفل الافتتاح، والأستاذ حاتم بن حمد الطائي الأمين العام رئيس اللجنة العليا لتكريم الأفاضل المتحدثين الرئيسيين ورعاه الداعمين، فليتفضل. ونبدأ بتكريم المتحدثين الرئيسيين. المكرم الدكتور حسين بن سليمان السالمي، نائب رئيس الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا في سلطنة عمان جوتك للشؤون الإدارية والمالية. البروفيسور تشينغ تشي تسال عميد كلية الهندسة الكهربائية وعلوم الحاسوب بجامعة شونغ هيسينغ الوطنية بتايوان. البروفيسور تشو تشي شوانغ بجامعة شونغ هيسينغ الوطنية. البروفيسور برادا براساد باني قراهي الخبير الدولي في مجال تحويل المشاريع الطلابية إلى شركات ناشئة. البروفيسور يانغ مينغ جير عميد كلية الهندسة وأستاذ في قسم الهندسية المدنية بجامعة تشونغ هيسينغ الوطنية بتايوان. البروفيسور بو شوانغ دكتوراه في الاتصال من جامعة ولاية واين بالولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. البروفيسور هيسانغ واي لاي أستاذ قسم RTP بجامعة تايوان الوطنية. البروفيسورة شو هوي صوفي تشينغ الأستاذة المشاركة بقسم فنون الاتصال بجامعة شوايانغ للتكنولوجيا بتايوان. والآن مع تكريم الشركاء والرعاة الداعمين، ونبدأ بالشريك الرئيسي مركز عمان للمعلومات الائتمانية والمالية ملاءة. والشريك الداعم الجامعة الألمانية للتكنولوجيا بسلطنة عمان جوتيك. الراعي الذهبي نماء للتزويد. الراعي الفضي هيئة تنظيم الاتصالات. الراعي الفضي مجموعة الكلباني. الراعي الفضي جرين موشن. الضيوف والحضور الأعزاء، الآن تقدم اللجنة الرئيسية لأعمال هذا المنتدى هدية تذكارية إلى صاحب السمو السيد أدهم بن تركي آل سعيد تقديرا لرعايته الكريمة أعمال الدورة الحالية من المنتدى. الآن أدعو الأفاضل المتحدثين الرئيسيين والمحاضرين وممثلي الشركات الراعية والداعمة إلى المنصة لالتقاط صورة تذكارية مع صاحب السمو السيد راعي المناسبة، فليتفضل. بروفيسور دكتور يوسف، قول لك ما عندك يجي. الله يبارك فيك، أحسنت. ضيوفنا الأعزاء، استراحة قصيرة ونكمل بعدها أعمال الدورة الحالية بإطلاق الورش التدريبية المصاحبة والمتنوعة حول تقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي وأثرها في صناعة التأثير والرأي العام، وستكون المحاضرة بنفس هذه القاعة بعد قليل إن شاء الله. تحياتي لكم، إبراهيم بن سالم الهادي.